exciting to have you guys here. Welcome. And looking at all of you, it's unthinkable to think that this is the 40th anniversary of this show. It's incredible. As young and beautiful as ever. And
especially because none of us are 40.
No, not even 40 yet. When you were acting, it was hard to read cue cards as a baby, I imagine. So congratulations on the 40th anniversary. Not only is Young and the Restless celebrating this milestone, but I want to make sure I get this right. For the past 24 years, the show has been daytime's #1 drama. So, Peter, you've been on the show for 23 years, and as the
23 of those 24, yeah, that's
right. From the age of 1.
Well, you do the math.
What do you think? You know, having been on the show for just a few weeks now, what do you think is the secret to the show's success?
I think everyone would agree that the fact that we shower together. You know, continuity has been the key. For the first 25 years of the show, Bill Bell wrote the show. He was the executive producer of the show. He was the Young and the Restless. And everyone that followed him has that hanging over their heads. So there isn't changing characters. There isn't, when you turn on the Young and the Restless, you know who you're going to see. You're going to see these 4 people and several more that you're going to get to meet later. These are the people you'll see.
Yes, and Melanie, you have been playing the iconic Nikki Newman. Your character has done everything. What has been one of your most memorable scenes in 34 years?
Oh, my Lord, there are so many. There's really hundreds. You know what stands out in my mind, and I don't know why, because I was petrified. Do you all remember this? For whatever reason, which I've forgotten, Sharon and I are down in a sewer with live rats.
That's right.
Oh, God.
And I don't even remember the story, but we had flashlights, and of course, Sharon and Nikki hate each other, so we're sniping at each other, and then we would turn away, and there'd be a real live rat, and I don't like rats. I don't care for rats. So that might be why I remember that so vividly.
Oh.
We won't do rats again.
No, you... Once was enough. Now, Christoph, back in 1991, you were hired to be the Denzel of daytime.
Wow.
What do you remember about your first day on the set?
My man, let me tell you. No. You know, I originally was hired to do 4 episodes on the show, and my first day on set, I was working with Victoria Rowell, and all I could think in my mind was, just remember your lines. Just remember what you have to say. And so I did, luckily, and by the end of the 2nd episode, I got a call from upstairs, Bill Bell, Sr., who asked me, how'd you like to stick around for 3 years?
Oh.
And I said, yeah, sure, but I didn't know it was going to turn into 22.
Yeah.
Not by
I think everyone would agree with me that he's done 22, I've done 23 years. I'm still thinking right before the show, just remember your line.
I still think that. Yeah.
But y'all seem to do it so well and look fantastic doing it. Now, Michelle, you are like super vixen. Phyllis Newman, how you doing remembering lines and doing these love scenes? And I can't even hug Aisha without forgetting about it. Do you enjoy doing the love
Well,
scenes?
you don't have to talk too much when you make sweet lovin'. But I have said this many times, which has now made me look like I'm a little sex crazed, but I myself really enjoy doing them. I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're gorgeous, and I really enjoy kissing and making sweet love. Sue me.
No one, as Cheryl would say, you are my idol. Now, Melody, besides Nikki getting ready to walk down the aisle for the 4th time with Victor, the 4th time, your character has another storyline that's recently been introduced on the show that was inspired by the talk, so tell us about that.
Yes, and in fact, I'm so sad that Sharon is not here today because of her son. Nikki, my character, has just recently been diagnosed with MS. has multiple sclerosis. So it's one of our stories that actually Bill always wanted to do a lot of public service stories to get the message out and educate people, and it has come back at me so quickly already. I'm hearing from so many people with MS, and people are just now hearing that it's not a death sentence, that you can certainly live with it, and all these different things. We're all learning together. And it was actually inspired by your show, I think probably because of Sharon.
Like
so we're going to be helping a lot of people in addition to entertaining.
Thank you. Well, when we come right back, our Y&R celebration.